why you are a parent. You are an image of a God to your child. We are like gods to our children. Your child believes that you can do everything he or she asks you of. That is to tell you how we are to children. It's unfortunate so many parents are not considering this part. Some people really love their children, but when it comes to protection, today I want to go straight to contributing to my own opinion, what I think about the recent death of the son of Yul and May Edoche. I just want us to pick out things from this. This message is for me and you to learn from. It's a pity they have to go through this. It's a pity they have to lose this handsome boy of theirs. Let others learn lesson. I hear some people blaming May. Some people are saying May is she is an unforgiving wife. Really? Some people are also blaming you. Well, what I want to talk about is families. So many of our African families, when they want to break up, they don't really think about children. I'm sorry to say this, especially men. Yeah, some men are there for their children, but when it comes to breaking up, they want to satisfy their urge wherever this thing is leading them to. They don't look back. They don't sit down and think about their children. Likewise, some women too, when they want to break up, they don't really consider children. They just want to feel happy. They just want to satisfy their own happiness. I'm coming. I know of a family friend couple who just broke up. The wife of this guy. Yes, the husband has done a lot, chasing women here and there, not doing what he's supposed to do, and yet he's blaming it on the wife anyway. But then he came back begging, and all he's begging for, our Nigerian people say, I come out cap for this person. Yes, I give kudos to this man, not because he was cheating. He was cheating. I don't like his cheating. But that he came back begging his wife, and the purpose, the reason why he was begging his wife was because of, for the sake of the children. I don't know if maybe when had he been the wife agrees, he was going to turn a new leaf without chasing other women here and there or whatever. I don't know, but I knew the wife had it up to the neck that she decided that no, I'm not going to do this anymore. But one thing I'm blaming the wife, she did not consider the children. Not only that, she locked the man out of the lives of these children. I've spoken to her several times. Other people have spoken to her and she doesn't want to listen. And I'm like, this person doesn't know what she is doing to the children. Back to Yul Edoche. When he was doing what he was doing, he never thought of these children. I used to tell my sisters, I tell them, I said, why you are a parent has to do with a lot of things. We are like gods to our children. Get me right. Consider how God is to us. He protects us. When look at yourself, you are an image of a God to your child. Your child believes that you can do everything he or she asks you of. That is to tell you how we are to children. It's unfortunate so many parents are not considering this part. Some people really love their children, but when it comes to protection, like I made a video, I said, I was talking about how our church people supposed to protect their children spiritually. This is one of the reasons I decided to go through to join YouTube, because I feel I have to represent children. We tend to protect our children physically. Now, if you are in your house, or maybe in a place, and you see that your child, someone is beating up your child, you don't mind. You will go. In fact, even you don't even mind how you dress. You will run out like a giant, and you want to protect your children, your child. That is how you should be in the spiritual realm. And that spiritual side of protection is kind of tricky. It's not the way we think about it. Some people think if we wake up in the morning, I'm now talking in Christian line, you wake up and you pray for your children, that is it. No, there are lots to do spiritually when it comes to protecting your children. Polygamy has done a lot to African homes. Those of us who are from Nigeria, we know. Those of us who are from maybe the East, most of us who have passed through this, we can tell. So many hatreds. So many people hate one another. So many family hatred is because of polygamous family. During those days, our fathers will marry 5, 6 wives. Wow. And our family today is Iran and Iraq because of that polygamous step my grandfather took. And instead of my father to learn from it, my dad also, he married three wives. So today, my family, my dad's family, I don't know how to describe it. Hatred here and there. Because of what? And it has been like that for a lot of family, lots and lots of families. They go through this person dragging, they want land, they want their dad's inheritance, and who will do better in life more than the other person. The second wife or third wife or first wife will poison this person, will do this, and that has made them to go spiritual, doing one thing or the other. Sometimes you see the first wife's children not doing well because the second wife has gone to do one thing or the other, and vice versa. Now we have known all this. Look at you all. He came out. This is where this problem started. When Satan enters into a family, it deals with you. When they want to deal with you, they will first of all take your attention off, bring a beef for you and your wife or your family members to be dealing with, so that your attention will go far away. It's a pity for this little boy to lose his life this early because of parents. I don't know what to say. I don't want to, people will say it's too early to cast blames. But let's look at it. Y'all came out and was bragging about his second wife. He did not consider that these children, they have grown. I remember when my dad took a second wife, then I was in primary school. At least we knew. And believe me, I myself, my life shattered. I was always emotional. I felt like something has gone out of me because this second wife came and took over our dad. My dad, I used to know, my dad used to love me so much, especially me. He said I was brilliant and all that. I don't want to go into that. But he loved me so much. But when this second wife came in, he made sure me and my because he took my mom. We are eight children, so it took my mom after 5 girls before she got a son. And that boy, my dad loved him so much. But when this second wife came in, he made sure that my dad did not give us the attention we needed. We were like, every one of us. It did not stop there. The second wife did not satisfy him because they were fighting every day, every day fight. My dad and the second wife, to the extent that the people have to call, his people have to come and intervene and send the second wife away. He didn't stop there. He went to marry a third wife. That one, when you see her, she is still the one there today. She doesn't look like somebody who will kill an ant, but she went spiritual. The love that my dad had for me and my siblings, especially that boy, our son, as I am talking to you today, my dad don't even know where this very son of his that he loved so much is. I'm bringing this because it has been affecting lives. Polygamy has been affecting lives so much. For me to finish my primary school, my dad doesn't even know whether I was finishing my primary, whatever. Secondary school time, I and my mom until I and my siblings and my mom will have to fight for ourselves and get everything. So as it stands now, the son that my dad cherished so much, the third wife came in and made his brain. He wasn't thinking himself again. He forgot this very son of his that he was bragging. He loved so much. Today, he doesn't know where this son is because he's still busy with his second wife. Yul came to announce on social media about his second wife. He was doing it to maybe shame his first wife or whatever. The way he said it, it was so humiliating to the woman. He never thought of the children's life. How will they take this? How is it going to be with my children? He never thought of that. He only wanted to satisfy himself and not the children. And in return, now people are blaming May. What a heartbroken woman. She was really heartbroken, if not for the support she got. But then, she took it too far. Yeah, she was celebrating. I was happy for her. She was celebrating, she would come out and celebrate. But she forgot, I think so, to cover her children spiritually. Because once you have entered polygamous family, you should be prepared for war. It might not be physical. Sometimes physical. Sometimes some women go to the extent of fighting you physically. Get me right. I am not blaming Judith. No. Someone somewhere might put problem into this family just to get at their children. It could be anybody. So don't get me wrong that nobody knew what happened to this boy. But we are going to judge based on the matter at hand. So I am begging parents, whenever you are separating, yes, you and your wife, you and your husband might have one thing or the other, might not agree. I always tell people, some people will do to this when you have problem with your husband or you have problem with your wife, you want to avoid the person Totally. Do you have children in that marriage or in that relationship? So if you have children in that relationship, you cannot avoid. Some men will run away. They will not care just to hurt the woman. Some women also will do that. Please, parents, if you know you don't have what it takes to be a parent, it's not just to have a child and you're happy you have a child, or you have money to train the child to wherever. How about standing spiritually? The mom was busy celebrating her new life, celebrating her freedom, because sometimes when you come out of a toxic relationship, you feel, oh, I'm free. Yes. It's both sides, whether men or women. You celebrate your freedom, but understand that the parents are like coverage. They are not like, they are coverage to the children. So whenever there is separation, know that there is going to be attack, definitely on the children. I don't want to make this video long. I just want to tell us, people who will learn from this. This is my take. The mom was busy celebrating herself, celebrating her freedom, celebrating the support, the spiritual side of protection. The way I heard that the boy died, believe me, well, I am not in medical line and I don't want to. I am in teaching line. Somebody just had headache. I think that's what I heard. And fainted and passed out, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that was it. Really? It could happen to anyone. It could be sickness that he's been going through that was not detected because both parents are busy in their own ways. It could also be spiritual attack. So we have to, if you accept, this goes to UK women, especially, yes, especially UK, our African people who are living abroad, not just UK, sorry. When you want to separate with your partner, either you are a woman or you are a man, rethink. And yes, you might leave the toxic relationship, but don't leave your children, especially spiritually. Do not leave them. Some men will allow the woman to suffer both physically and spiritually. Some men will not bring money for the woman to. If they want to bring, they bring just a little. The woman will have to cater, be there emotionally, be there physically, be there financially. Why don't we change? Why don't we learn from our parents? And the worst part is most people come from polygamous family and they know the pain they went through. And yet, when they want to separate, they don't look back and think about their children. This is my take on this. Please, my people, whenever you want to separate, think about your children. Work out. Separation is not something that you should be killing yourself. Work out how to take care of your children. Work it out. You can sit down and discuss with them. Can we stop fighting? For this life we are in it's nothing. Somebody you see today, you might not see that person tomorrow. So what's the beef about? You have disagreement. Learn to let go of your disagreement. Look into the future of your children. Sit down and agree on how to take care of your children. Sit down and talk about your children. Put your beef behind. Some parents will not want to see each other again. Why? How about the children? Like the man at Dagenham. Just because the wife separated from him, he decided to end his life. And first of all, end the life of the wife and then killed himself. He never one day thought of, if I'm not going to be there, my wife is not going to be there. How will the future of these children be? What a heartless man. Well, back to Yul and his wife. I pray God consoles you guys this time. But you see your children that are remaining. Forget about your beef and think about them. I know you might not listen to what I'm saying, but think about your children. Think on how to stand for them spiritually and physically. See it the other way. Some problem that come into family, it's not because of anything. Sometimes a problem will come. The man will be so, I am the head, without looking deep and seeing that there is something that wants to bring problem to this family to just to strike. Some people don't see this. Well, I hope one or two people will learn from what I have said. Thank you for stopping by. I love you. I'll see you in my next video. Please subscribe to my channel. Ciao.